Hello, and don't worry, this is going to be a full tutorial video and not just a voiceover. But before we get into it, I wanted to acknowledge that I don't make a whole lot of tutorial videos. I'm pretty new to this, so there may be voiceovers in the middle of corrections and edits of things that I didn't get right the first time. Also, this is a slightly different version than some of the versions I've posted on my shorts, including the one that prompted this comment. I do longer instrumentals, and I have capoed the 3rd fret to make it easier on my voice. Hopefully none of that throws everyone off, and I hope you get something out of this tutorial.
Hello everyone, this is, by request, a tutorial of my acoustic rendition of Jolly Roving Tar. So previously I posted an instrumental section that went something like this. So, the way that starts, we'll get right into it. I have the capo on the 3rd fret, standard guitar tuning, and I'll slide on the 3rd string. I like to use my 4th finger.
Okay, I realize that is not my 4th finger on the left hand. The ring finger should be called the 3rd finger. I noticed as I edited this tutorial that while I was recording, I called my ring finger on my left hand my 4th finger a lot. So rather than make you remember that throughout the tutorial, I'll jump in and voice it over as it happens. I hope it's not too annoying, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the tutorial.
And I'll slide from the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. You know, allowing for, given that there's a capo here, if this is open, this is the 2nd fret to the 4th fret. And some might say conventionally it's better to use your pinky because the next note is I'm on the 2nd fret of the 2nd string and I use my 2nd finger. So that's easy to remember, 2nd finger, 2nd string, 2nd fret. But I don't have that strong of a pinky, and a lot of people, their pinky isn't as strong as
their 3rd finger.
And so, yeah, you can do it how you like. I like to just slide with that
3rd finger.
And then stretch a little bit to get my 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. And then I place my 1st finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret to get that A chord. Now, it's not a full-bodied A chord, but it is a C sharp and E, as it looks with a capo. Really, it's a C chord. But it's being played like an A chord. You could try to get the full-bodied A chord, but I get enough notes just with the 1st finger on the
3rd string, 2nd fret.
2nd finger, 2nd fret, 2nd string, and open E string. And I do try to muffle the 4th string with my index finger, like the very tip of it right there, because if I do over strum and get more strings than just those top 3, those bottom 2 strings, they are in the chord. The only note that wouldn't be in the chord is that D, so I try to make sure that doesn't ring out. And I do the slide, I pick the 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 2nd string, and then I strum that formation twice. And from there, it's a walk down. I walk down with my
3rd finger
on the 3rd string, 4th fret to my 1st finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Put my middle finger back on the 2nd string, this time on the 3rd fret, and then I put my ring finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string, so that way I have sort of a D chord. I strum that D chord twice. So slide, pick this note, A chord twice, walk down, D chord twice. And then you could start the next phrase with a similar slide, but I find it a lot easier to skip the slide that 2nd time and go straight to the A, that modified A chord again. But to get there is a little, beat in between those 2 phrases. So what I do is I strum up but don't touch any strings. I just bring my hand up Or if I do touch the strings, I lift my fingers on my left hand up so that all these strings get muffled. So you've got the 4th string, 3rd string, and 2nd string muffled, and you can sort of lay the fleshy part of the bottom of your index finger to muffle the E string. So then you get that beat, it keeps you on rhythm, and you come back to the A. So you just strum it once, and then pick the open 1st string twice. And then the 2nd finger, 2nd string, 2nd fret. If you're still holding that A formation, you'll already have that string held down. And then a full-bodied E chord. And that all together. And then you start over. So that time, 4th fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 4th fret on the 4th string, and then strum the D chord once. And if you get the high E in there, that's fine. And then another upstroke with no notes to it. And then the modified A chord, and we're just going to pick the 2nd and then the 3rd string. And then I'm going to take my finger off the 2nd string and just move my 1st finger down 1 fret on the 3rd string, so it's on 3rd string, 1st fret, and 2nd, 3rd string again. So 2nd, 3rd string, 2nd, 3rd string, and then I end that phrase with a full-bodied A chord. And if you can't get your fingers to move that fast to get an A chord, it would just be this note, the 3rd string, 2nd fret, with whatever finger. Probably easiest to use your 1st finger, but I use my 1st finger to bar these 3 strings so I get a full-bodied A chord. Alright, so let's see what we've got so far. Alright, so now we're going to go into the next part of the verse. That one I do use my pinky, because it's going to be hard to get back and play the chord formation we want. So I use my pinky to slide from the
2nd string 3rd fret
to the
2nd string 5th fret.
And then I use my 2nd finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret and my 1st finger on the 1st string 2nd fret. You strum that chord twice, and that's like a modified D chord, and then an open high E and the 2nd string 2nd fret. At that point I would use my 1st finger for that, then the open 2nd string and the 2nd string 2nd fret again. So might as well just use your 1st finger again. Now here's where it gets a little difficult. The chord formations get a little more difficult because we're going to play an F sharp minor, which is where you bar the 2nd fret and then use your
3rd finger
to play the 5th string 4th fret, and your pinky you play the 4th string 4th fret. And then the next note you want is this. So I try to get a really solid bar so that I can lift my pinky up and play the 4th string 2nd fret. Because then the next couple notes I can just put my pinky back down, play 4th string 4th fret, and then the 3rd string 2nd fret also with that bar you're holding. Then you can finally release the F sharp minor bar chord formation and play the 2nd string 3rd fret with your 2nd finger. And then there's a walk down. So 2nd finger to the 1st finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret, and then full body E. So a bit of a quick switch there. And then you go back and you play the same riff you did at the beginning. So that one you would do a walk down, like you would walk from the 4th fret to the 2nd fret on the G string, 4th fret on the D string, and then play that D chord once. And then open 1st string, open 2nd string, then second string, second finger, third fret, second string, first finger, second fret. So we've had that before. And then full bodied A. So that's the whole verse. And then you can mimic the refrain with your instrumental part by playing that second half of the verse again, starting from the slide on the second string. But I would change up the rhythm a little bit to match the lyrics that are sung there. So when you take your first finger off of the second string, you don't go back to that before the F sharp. Just slide from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the second string using your pinky. Then go back and use your second finger and first finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret and 1st string 2nd fret to make that modified D chord. That's where the rhythm changes. You hold that one a little longer than a quick before going to that open first string like before, and then the first finger on the 2nd string 2nd fret, and then the open 2nd string, and then the F sharp minor. Solid bars so you get that 2nd fret 4th string. Put your pinky down, 4th string 4th fret. Keeping that bar, the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And then 2nd finger, 2nd string 3rd fret. 2nd string 2nd fret with your 1st finger. Open E chord like before. Then I would do that opening slide with the 3rd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd to 4, or your pinky if you'd rather, and then that modified A chord. Then the rhythm is going to be a little bit different because you're saying, I will drink to all the lassies and the jolly roving tar. So you're going to slide and just strum that modified A chord once. And then you're going to pick the open 1st string twice. I like to go down, up. And then 3rd finger, 3rd string 4th fret to 1st finger, 3rd string 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 4th string 4th fret, and you play that twice. And then you go to the 1st finger, 4th string 2nd fret, back up to the 3rd finger, 4th string 4th fret, then the 1st finger, 3rd string 2nd fret, twice. And then the 3rd finger, 3rd string 4th fret, and then full body A chord. So I'll play the refrain really slow. And then I actually like to play this whole song. I strum and sing it, so the chords would be, if you look these up, you might get something different. This is what I do. It seems to work for me to go with the melody. So with the capo on the 3rd fret, A, D, A, E, A, D, F sharp minor, E, A. Then the second part of the verse starts, D, A, F sharp minor, E, A, D, F sharp minor, E, A. And then the refrain is a lot like the second part of the verse. D, A, F sharp minor, E, A, D, F sharp minor, E, A. And the strum pattern I would use, so I do the bass note and then strum, then down, up, down, up. At the end of every line, I would just do 2 downstrokes. That gives it a really sort of like old Irish feel. I'm not an Irish dancer, so I don't know how they count all these rhythmic patterns and everything to make it sound authentically Irish. But if you play it with those 2 downstrokes at the end of each line, you can kind of see the Irish dancers dancing the way they do. They kick their toes on the ground and all that. So to make sure you get there, I do just a little. Sometimes it's more exaggerated than other times, but you just do a quick down, up, down, up. And sometimes I may skip a couple strokes in that strum pattern, that bass note down, down, up, down, up. That bass note down, sometimes I'll skip that next down. So you do something like this. Well, here we are, we're back again, safe upon the shore. In Belfast town we like to stay and go to sea no more. We'll go to the public house and drink till we're content. For the lassies, they will love us till our money is all spent. So pass the flowing bowl, boys, there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies and the jolly Roving Tar. And I wouldn't play the whole thing in between every verse, you know, I just do a quick like, and then back into the verse. Oh, well, Johnny, did you miss me when the nights were long and cold? Or did you find another love in your arms to hold? Says he had thought of only you while on the sea afar. So come up the stairs and cuddle with your jolly Roving Tar. So pass the flowing bowl, boys, there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies and the jolly Roving Tar. Well, in each other's arms they rose till the break of day, and the sailor rose and said, farewell, I must be on me way. Oh, don't you leave me, Johnny lad, I thought you'd marry me. Says he, I can't get married, for I'm married to the sea. Oh, pass the flowing bowl, boys, there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies and the jolly Roving Tar.
Here's the part of the song where I normally put in the instrumental part. Please forgive any subtle imperfections. Hope you enjoy.
Bonnie lassies, now you're worn and take by me. Don't ever trust an Irishman an inch above your knee. He'll tease you and he'll please you, but when he's had his fun, he'll leave you in the morning with a daughter or a son. So pass the flowing bowl, boys, there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies and the jolly Roving Tar. So pass the flowing bowl, boys, there's whiskey in the jar, and we'll drink to all the lassies and the jolly Roving Tar. A couple mistakes, but yeah, that's essentially how it goes. Thanks for watching.